Something massive is happening right now that has everyone talking, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. We're seeing an unprecedented surge in PiCoin deposits flooding into exchanges, hitting a staggering 347.6 million tokens, while the price took a 12% dive in just 1 week. But here's the twist that nobody saw coming. This is all happening right before Pi Day 2, and the community sentiment is unlike anything we've witnessed since the mainnet launch. We're diving deep into what these numbers really mean, why veteran pioneers are calling for complete transparency from the core team, and most importantly, what this could signal for Pi's future trajectory in the coming weeks. Now, before we jump into the juicy details, I need to ask you something crucial. What do you think is driving this massive exodus of Pi tokens to exchanges? Are pioneers losing faith, or is this part of a bigger strategy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't caught up with the latest Pi network developments, make sure to check out my previous videos. All the links are waiting for you in the description below. Here's what I want you to do right now. Type Pi network to the moon in the comments, and drop your country name, so we can see our global Pi family representing worldwide. Your engagement means everything to us and helps us bring you the most up-to-date Pi network coverage on YouTube. If this content is valuable to you, smash that like button, share this video with your fellow pioneers, and hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on. This shows us you want more in-depth Pi network analysis and updates. Also, don't forget to join our growing community on Telegram and Facebook. Those links are always in the description below, where we discuss these developments in real time. Quick reminder. This video is purely for entertainment and educational purposes and should not be considered investment advice of any kind. Always do your own research and make informed decisions. Alright, pioneers, let's get started. The numbers don't lie, and right now they're telling a story that has the entire Pi network community on edge. June 28, 2025 is being called Big Expectations Day by the Pi network community, a pivotal moment when the pioneers hope that the Pi core team will finally recognize the global consensus value, GCV, as the true worth of PiCoin. But instead of excitement building up, we're witnessing something completely different. Exchange deposits have exploded to 347.6 million Pi tokens. And this isn't just random market movement. Many users report feeling frustrated with the lack of concrete updates from the core team, especially regarding critical areas that could determine Pi's future success. The community has been vocal about needing verified KYC statistics, real download numbers, and transparent information about actual partnerships rather than vague promises. What makes this situation particularly interesting is the timing. We're approaching what should be a celebratory moment for the Pi ecosystem, yet the price has dropped 12% in just 7 days, currently trading around 55 cents with daily trading volume surging 9% to over $96 million. This creates a fascinating paradox where increased activity is actually signaling decreased confidence rather than growing excitement. Pi Network has made meaningful strides in 2025, transitioning from a closed testnet to a functioning open mainnet with millions of users. But the journey from vision to execution is far from over. The reality is that while the technical infrastructure exists, the community is demanding more substance in terms of real-world utility and transparent communication. Many users report that their expectations have shifted dramatically since the mainnet launch. Instead of celebrating technical achievements, pioneers are now focused on practical outcomes like exchange listings, partnership announcements, and concrete evidence of ecosystem growth. The conversation has evolved from "when will mainnet happen" to "what meaningful developments will emerge from mainnet." The selling pressure we're seeing reflects this sentiment shift. Community members have been increasingly vocal about wanting credibility over hype, substance over promises. Many users report that they're no longer interested in moonshot predictions but rather want to see verified user statistics, concrete partnership announcements, and transparent insights into how the ecosystem is actually performing in real-world scenarios. Co-founder Nicholas Kakalis made a public appearance but didn't announce new exchange listings or full network access. Some community members expressed disappointment. This pattern of anticipation followed by underwhelming announcements has created a cycle where each major date brings more skepticism rather than excitement. The current market dynamics tell us something crucial about where Pi Network stands today. Unlike traditional cryptocurrency projects where price movements might be driven by speculation or technical analysis, Pi's price action is directly tied to community confidence and the core team's ability to deliver on expectations. Many users report that they're treating upcoming announcements with cautious optimism rather than blind faith. What's particularly telling is how the community has matured in its demands. Early pioneers who were content with progress updates are now asking for measurable metrics, verified statistics, and concrete evidence of real-world adoption. The conversation has shifted from supporting the vision to evaluating the execution, and that's actually a healthy sign for any serious blockchain project. The 347.6 million tokens sitting on exchanges represent more than just selling pressure. They represent a community that's ready to make decisions based on results rather than promises. Many users say they're ready to either double down on their Pi holdings or pull back, depending on what the core team actually delivers, not just what they promise. This kind of scrutiny isn't unusual. Other blockchain projects have hit similar points before either breaking through or falling apart. What sets Pi apart is its massive, engaged community, whose reaction to the next announcements may steer the entire project's future more than any technical upgrade. Even with the recent price dip, the $96 million trading volume shows that interest is still strong, just more focused and realistic. The community isn't swayed by vague ecosystem funds or flashy conferences anymore. They want to see real businesses using Pi, verified user stats, and honest updates about both wins and setbacks. With Pi Day 2 coming up, all eyes are on the core team to either meet these expectations or risk further skepticism and a possible slide in support. The beauty of having such an engaged community is that their feedback provides real-time validation of whether the project is meeting its stated objectives. So, there you have it, pioneers. We've just broken down the complete picture behind Pi Network's current exchange deposit surge and what it really means for our community moving forward. We've seen how 347.6 million tokens hitting exchanges reflects a maturing community that's demanding transparency and concrete results rather than promises and hype. The 12% price decline isn't just market volatility, it's the community speaking with their wallets about what they expect from upcoming announcements. Your support means everything to us in bringing you these detailed Pi Network analyses. So if this breakdown helped you understand what's really happening behind the numbers, please hit that like button, share this video with your fellow pioneers, and subscribe with notifications turned on so you never miss our latest Pi Network coverage. Now I want to hear from you, based on everything we've discussed today. Do you think the core team will deliver the transparency and concrete announcements the community is demanding on Pi Day 2? Or are we heading for another cycle of disappointment? Drop your honest thoughts in the comment section below. And if you have any additional insights, questions, or perspectives about Pi Network's current situation, feel free to share those in the comments as well. Your input helps make our community discussions richer and more valuable for everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video where we'll be covering whatever developments emerge from Pi Day 2.